everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a tiger. Now this is for my friend Prabir Singh in India. Now tigers, one of the things that identifies a tiger is its markings, its stripes and its colour. And this is true of many animals. So zebras, one of the identifying things is their stripes, the black and white stripes. The panda, the white face with the black around the eyes and then the black body. This is quite difficult to suggest in hand shadows because you're dealing with mostly a monochrome shadow. So really this could be a tiger, but it could be one of the other big cats as well. It could be a lioness, it could be a jaguar. You may have to tell your audience it's a tiger because they all look pretty similar, big cats. Of course they're slightly different shape, but there's only so much you can do with 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. So this is what the tiger looks like. And one of the important things about this is its movement. Like many of the shadows, actually the suggestion of movement gives a lot of the meaning of the animal. And then of course sound effects, music, etc. So take your left hand and put your thumb between the index finger and the middle finger like that. And turn your hand around. And that is the tiger's head. Now just take a look. You're aiming for 2 little bumps to suggest ears, quite a longish nose and quite a slope on the nose like cats have. If you've got a cat at home you can see the kind of shape that you're looking for. And then the index finger is the tiger's mouth, so just practice giving it a roar, like that. Now your left hand is going to be the rest of the tiger's body. And what you're going to do is stick out your index finger and really stretch it like that. That is the tiger's tail, and these are the tiger's back legs. Now you want to keep these 3 fingers together and the thumb like that, because when the tiger runs, you're going to do this kind of movement. Looks sort of like 2 legs running past each other. So put this hand in front of that hand, and there is your very basic tiger shape. You could make it a little bit higher to show the gap underneath, but because there are 2 wrists together at the front, it means the front legs look quite thick. So yeah, it looks all right like that, but it's kind of a little bit more interesting if you just lower it to the edge of the frame. Now, here comes the really, really challenging bit that you've got to practice a lot. What you're going to do is the little finger of your right hand, the tiger's waving there, is going to be the front leg to suggest the tiger running, and you're going to do it in this kind of movement, and then that movement I showed before, these fingers like that, to suggest the movement at the back. So let's imagine the tiger is running. Try it really slowly at first. Yeah, and keep those fingers at the back together. Keep the tail straight if you can, and also keep the face kind of static. Then you want to just do a little bit of forward and backward to suggest that run, and then the tiger sits down for a rest. Haha! How did I do that? Well, actually, what I did was I switched hands. So although I start off with my left hand as the head and the right hand as the body, when the tiger switches around, or the big cat switches around, so it's running like this, I'll show you in very slow motion. When it switches around, watch what happens. My right hand takes over the position of the head, and my left hand goes there, and there is the tiger sitting, and it's flicking its tail. And maybe you can have a look at its tail. And then the tiger can walk off into the distance with its tail in the air. It's quite advanced stuff, and to make the tiger run is really, 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 really difficult, because you want to keep this finger straight, you want to keep these fingers all together so the face doesn't lose too much shape in the movement, but then you do also want to get a lovely sense of that run. And in general, with the hand shadow movement, something slightly slower seems to work much better. Got a bit of a click in my little finger on my left hand today. So happy practicing, and do come back tomorrow, because tomorrow is May the 4th. So I've got a really relevant little hand shadow routine for that. It's for all you Star Wars fans.